Hello everyone, welcome back to Fight Tonight channel. Friends, before starting to watch this video, I would like to ask you to subscribe to my channel. I really want to get 5,000 subscribers on my YouTube channel. It's so close, thanks for supporting me guys. Shawn Porter predicts Gervonta Davis-Shakur Stevenson. It's the best fight in boxing. Like many in the boxing world, Shawn Porter is excited at the prospect of multi-weight world champions Gervonta Davis and Shakur Stevenson facing off at some point in the future. Former super featherweight, lightweight and super lightweight champion Davis most recently beat Ryan Garcia at a 136-pound catchweight in late April. Stevenson, himself a former featherweight and super featherweight champion, moved up to lightweight early in the same month to knock out Shuichiro Yoshino in the 6th round. Devin Haney is currently ranked as the world's best active lightweight, but is likely to move up in the near future, paving the way for a huge fight between Davis and Stevenson. Speaking on his The Porter Way podcast, two-time welterweight world champion Showtime praised the matchup. When I look at the way both fighters box, I think it's a match made in heaven. It's the best fight in boxing to be made, and I think it will happen next year. Later he made his bold prediction, saying he would bet a draw. Toth did go on to admit Stevenson has never had the gut check he will certainly get against Tank, and that until then, his ability to come back from moments of adversity remains unknown. However, Porter did go on to say the New York native is one of the few with the talent to get the better of Davis. There is a specific recipe required, I believe, to be Tank, and honestly believe the Shakur has the gifts, the talent, the athleticism, everything within that recipe. When recently asked for his year on the fight by Porter, Terence Crawford was much more certain of the outcome and picked Stevenson hands down. At the end, Ryan Garcia vs Regis Prograis, we can work strength into that fight next. Fucking Oscar de la Hoya. Just as Ryan Garcia and the promoter Golden Boy were embroiled in illegal beef, and 140-pound WBC champion Regis Prograis was in the midst of a lackluster title defense, Matchroom Boxing head Eddie Hearn fantasized about a fight between the two boxers. You've got Ryan Garcia if he wants to fight for the world title. We can work strength into that fight next, Hearn told. Fucking Oscar de la Hoya. The reality is Oscar probably thinks I'm talking to Ryan Garcia. I've never had one conversation with Ryan Garcia. Never spoke to Garcia manager and advisor Luke Valencia. I would not have those conversations while he was on the contract. Someone asked my opinion about De La Hoya publicly having spots with Garcia on social media, which I thought was bizarre. Oscar can do his own thing, it doesn't really bother me. The reality is, Golden Boy will only take fights they believe Garcia win. They don't think they can beat Regis Prograis because if they did, they would be in touch and we would make that fight next. We are both on the same platform, doesn't, so it's easy. They've never mentioned it Regis Prograis. Why? Because they think it's a tough fight, and that's what happens in boxing. They like the Rolly Romero fight. Why? Because they think they can beat Rolly Romero, but they don't think they can beat Regis Prograis. And if they do, please call me and we will make that fight next. There are loads of fights for Regis Prograis out there. Prograis settled for a split decision win against the Elector Zorilla during a homecoming bout in New Orleans, in which the pairs of pugilists landed a total of 84 punches combined, the fewest title fight ever tracked in Campbellbox's 38-year history. Prograis also dropped Zorilla in the fight. I definitely felt like I won it. I didn't see how they scored it for him, but I mean, whatever. I don't think it was close, but I know my performance definitely wasn't good, Prograis said after the fight. Sometimes you overlook things. I have so many opportunities for such crazy money. Sometimes you look past these opponents. Maybe I did do. I guess I was looking past Zorilla. Whether the 34-year-old Prograis was looking past Zorilla with his eyes set on a menu of high-profile matchups is a moot point after the major performance. The super lightweight division is loaded with top talent featuring the likes of Garcia, Romero, Teofimo Lopez Jr., Josh Taylor and Jose Ramirez among several others. Prograis also called out undisputed lightweight king Devin Haney. during a FaceTime call after the Dorilla fight. While Gervonta Davis in prison gets nominated for the biggest awards in sports world. It's the time of the year. The nominations list for the 2023 ESPY Awards is out, and there are a lot of interesting names being highlighted in various sports across the world. Two arrested in Bulgaria at mention of a Baltimore boxing champion Gervonta Davis. The high-definition surveillance cameras captured it all. The three perpetrators used a hammer and a door stopper to smash their way into the mansion on Lemongrass Drive, in the Parkland Golf and Country Club. Inside, they found a bowl with the car keys and gained access to two garages that contained several luxury cars: a 2020 Lamborghini Urus, 2022 Ferrari, Mercedes-Benz, and Dodge Charger Hellcat, Departures reported. They went and took off with the vehicle and stole other belongings, Departures alleged, including clothing, bags, and electronics. The total loss was about $2 million. The Broward County Sheriff's Office has now arrested two men in connection to the burglary at their home in Parkland, Florida. It belongs to Baltimore boxing champion Gervonta "Tank" Davis. General Johnson, 21, faced charges including burglary, grand theft, and grand theft auto. They are being held without bond in the Joseph V. Davis, 28, is currently incarcerated after Baltimore Circuit Judge Arthur M. Handy revoked his home detention sentence on June 1st for a 2020 hit-and-run after learning that he was staying without court permission at a four-season hotel and a $3.2 million condo that he bought in Silla Point. The whole point is I didn't want him sitting by the pool in the spa, Handy said this not doing time. Michael Tomko, Davis' attorney in the time, reported after the hearing that his client's mansion was burglarized and ransacked and that personal belongings, including prized boxing regalia and several collector's cars, were stolen. During the podcast episode with comedian Ali Sadiq at The Quest, both of them starting waxing poetic about Gervonta's skill. Rogan came clean about how he felt the fight could be, saying, "I didn't think Tank and Ryan was just gonna be their selected fight. I just thought Tank was just too much. He just has too many tools and his style is so weird. He's so conservative in the beginning. He's not throwing hardly any punches. But the fucking threat of danger always looms, it's terrifying. Even Joe didn't think Garcia stood a chance against Tank, but he never once mentioned that education clause that Davis made his opponent sign. If that clause didn't exist, there is a good chance that the fight would have turned out different." But Sadiq took the praise to a whole new level when he decided to compare Tank to Mike Tyson. Those comparisons don't come too often, but there is some truth to them once you watch both of them fight. Here is what Sadiq said: "It's like Tyson. Like, people don't realize this shit is like small Tyson. Like, soon as you throw anything, like if I throw my jab out there, I need my knees bent, and I need my elbow to guard my goddamn liver, kidney, all this shit. All this shit is bad news." Thanks for watching, guys. If you like this video, please subscribe to my YouTube channel.